You guys brought your seatbelts. These teams fly up and down the floor.
I'm strapped in. I locked it in. I'm ready to go. This is a matchup I've been looking forward to. I love these fast-paced ones.
Yeah, me too. But the big question is, who can slow the other one down? I also think dictating the pace is going to be key right here.
Now here's Malunga. Shot's good by Johnson.
They get the first bucket.
And they'll hope that sets the tone at the offensive end going forward.
Yeah, sometimes that first bucket can really set a tone, as you said, for the rest of the game.
Pass to Burrell. Now here is Agumake. Clock at 6. And the shot counts. She's fouled. That's a chance for a three-point play.
And the incredible strength of Agumake, able to take contact and still sink the shot.
One shot.
Well, on the floor, Nneka Agumake can be so imposing. She's got a clear height advantage over many players, and she knows how to fight for her shots.
Here's Heidemann. Off to a good start as she hits her first shot attempt. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Pass to Burrell. Inside. And the basket by Hamby.
Never a bad idea to get it to Hamby inside. She's almost automatic from there.
Now Samuelson. Malunga sets a screen. Here's Heidemann. And they're going to count the bucket and send her to the line. It could be a three-point play.
At the line for the Storm, Natisha Heidemann. One shot.
First quarter play with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Burrell. Three-pointer. That's no good. Misses her first shot of the night. And here's Malunga. Here's Johnson. Misses the three.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The team got lucky.
Now here is Atkins. Shot clock at 6. Hamby. That shot wide open.
Awesome to see zero hesitation from Hamby there. Gets the pass, gets the shot off, points on the board.
Johnson outside, puts up a three, and the three ball is good.
She's got so many tricks in her bag. She will find a way to hurt you.
Pass to Burrell. Back to Wheeler. Now Atkins. Here's Hamby. Malunga covering. Fades. And the Sparks getting another bucket right there.
You can see just how solid Hamby's mechanics are. Picks a shot she likes and sends it right in.
Here's Johnson. And again, Seattle with the triple.
That's just a defensive breakdown. I mean, she is not the player you want to leave open from the perimeter.
Pass to Burrell. Back to Wheeler. Here's Atkins. The three-pointer off the mark. To the paint. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Great unspoken communication between teammates, leading to the nice assist and easy two.
Pass to Burrell. To the middle. Wheeler. Now Hamby. Here's Burrell. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change.
Nice pass. She got that ball right into her teammate's shooting pocket, and it yielded great results.
Now here's Malunga. Johnson, defended by Atkins. Watches it. They grab their own miss. She's covered by Ogumake. Three-pointer. Buries it from three-point range.
That's a heads-up play right there, guys. Not just on the assist, but also on the finish.
Pass to Burrell. Back to Wheeler. Here's the three. Storm with the rebound. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and she'll shoot one more at the line.
For the Storm.
Well, this season, we have the Golden State Valkyries, and it's the first expansion team since Atlanta in the late 2000s.
Yeah, and soon the WNBA will expand to Canada with the Toronto Tempo starting play next year. Plus, you got the rebirth of the Portland franchise.
Hey, those are two basketball-crazed areas joining the fold. Personally, I'm really excited for the Seattle-Portland rivalry to be renewed.
Now here's Hamby. She has 6. And it's out of bounds. The Sparks able to retain possession here. The Sparks making a switch here.
Number 0.
And here's Burrell. Here's Duchess. The Sparks, no good that time either. Malunga outside. Pass to Heidemann. Now Johnson. Duchess defending. And here's Heidemann. Back to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. From the arc. Score the bucket. She's made 5 so far, shooting a nifty 5 for 7.
She is just bombing it today. How many more threes are we going to see from her?
Well, we've already seen a lot. I mean, she's got more points from outside the arc than inside the arc.
Now here's Duchess. Back to Hamby. Out to Atkins. No good again that time. Pass to Johnson. Duchess with the steal. Here's Burrell. The Sparks, no good that time either. And here are the Storm now. They lead by 11. Here's Malunga. Back to Johnson. Banked in off the glass.
It has taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter for them offensively.
Yeah, but they can't sit back. They need to keep the pressure on the defense and really try to put this one away early.
Great point, Brian. You have to continue to build on this lead.
Now here's Duchess. Quiet so far offensively, searching for her first points of the game. Down low. It's deflected. Johnson, left side. Offline with the 3.
She may have been surprised to find herself so open, and maybe that's why she missed.
Now here's Hamby. She's guarded closely. To the inside. And she drops in the layup off glass.
Fantastic pass. She made that a very easy bucket with the setup.
Malunga outside. Pass to Heidemann. Back to Johnson. Malunga sets a screen. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot, and we'll go to the line.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Storm, Dominique Morongo. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Both teams deciding to change it up. He's perfect from the line this time. And here are the Sparks now. It's a 13-point game. Here's Park. Good. First shot, first basket.
She had her head on a swivel and was able to still pick up the pass and get the assist.
Here's Johnson. The three-pointer off the mark. Now Park. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
The defenders didn't really even get a sniff of her on that move to the iron.
Johnson outside. For three. It's hauled in by Cannon. Gray outside. Down low. Here's Park. And it's Seattle with the rebound.
He only got a finger to that shot on the block attempt.
It was just as effective as a block. Made her completely change her release point and caused the miss.
Here's Cook. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Shot clock at 5. Shot's good by Johnson.
3 points.
And that's what built them the early lead. Killer shooting from beyond the arc.
And the defense needs to recognize that and get out there on those shooters. Pronto.
Now here's Duchess. Now here's Gray. Shoots. And the ball out of play. The Storm will have it.
Yeah, that pass seemed to catch her off guard, and it simply blanked off her hands.
And the Storm making a change here. Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
And it's not rocket science at this point. Just stay with what you've been doing.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Johnson. That counts. She's put up 13 shots and now has made 8 of them.
That's a great job, really, to angle her body, shield the bigger player from the ball on her way to the basket.
And you have to know how to finish like that if you're going to take it down low. And she showed all the capabilities of doing so.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Storm out in front, leading by 14. And the second quarter is on the way when we return. Well, not exactly a neck-and-neck game, but as the second quarter starts, there is plenty of time for a comeback. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Storm team out there.
Lots of their points have come from shots inside the key.
And that's where they should continue to attack moving forward. I mean, why change the plan until they make you?
Absolutely.
Amby. Oh, yes, she did. 5 up, 5 down for her so far. And it's the Storm with the ball. Here's Cook. Gray defending. No good on the triple. And that
that comes off the assist by De'Erica Hamby.
Effective moving the ball from the front court. Hamby's a willing passer.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Got that one up quick.
Just really good awareness right there on the assist.
Pass to Duchess. Gray outside. Another one falls for the Sparks.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
To the middle. Melbourne, good.
She was one step ahead of the D in making that pass. Nice assist.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into this second quarter of action. Hamby with the ball, working on Dolson. Back to Williams, and stolen by Dolson. Pass to Melbourne. Now here's Johnson for three. And again, Seattle with the triple.
She is definitely making her presence felt here in the first half, shooting it so efficiently.
Gray outside. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Here's Hamby. And it's Seattle with the rebound.
You know, they did the right thing to stay so tight on her. That's her comfort zone.
Johnson the screen. Here's Melbourne. To the left side wing. Here's Holmes. Hamby grabs the miss. Duchess with it. Pass to Williams. Fires for three. One up, one down. She makes her first shot in this game.
You know, she's not going to miss those very often, even from deep. The D has to close down on her.
And here's Melbourne. And here's Cook.
Gray defending. Tries it from the top of the key.
Cook can't get it to go.
Well, I'm going to say the defense got pretty lucky right there because she's going to make a lot more of those than she misses when she gets that much room.
Cannon. And she is on the money with her first shot today.
Very clever passing. She put that ball on a silver platter for her.
Pass to Cook.
And here is Johnson. Sinks a three-pointer.
She is setting this place on fire. Her shooting has been off the charts.
Outside Williams.
De'Erica Hamby on the wing.
It's good as 5 others before it were. She's now shooting 6 for 7.
At 6'3" with great leaping ability, Hamby's a tough stop down low.
Pass to Cook.
Johnson. And again, Seattle with the triple.
What a first half she's having from downtown. She's been locked in since the moment she stepped on the floor.
Gray outside. Now here's Hamby, guarded by Dolson. Outside Williams. And there's the pick. They waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Well, some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, it sure didn't take them long to go and get those 3 points back.
Tried to come right back with the 3 of her own, but it's no good. Gray. Hamby sets a screen. Gray in the post. Goes right through for bucket number 3. She's a perfect 3 for 3.
Pass to Cook.
Here's Johnson. Beyond the arc. Drains the three-pointer.
Talk about falling asleep on defense. I don't know how you can give a shooter like her that much space from beyond the arc.
Now here's Duchess. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Hamby, guarded by Dolson. Back to Williams. Good, and Erica Hamby gets the assist.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Now Melbourne. Has to Cook. Johnson. And again, Seattle with the triple.
Yet another three for her. Once we hit the second quarter, the three's starting to fall down like rain for her.
Timeout called the Sparks. And with an eye to the future, how do you guys like the direction of the game?
Oh, I love it. Every year we're seeing more and more skilled players. And as an added bonus, the pace keeps getting faster.
Oh, no doubt. We're in the golden age up to the up here. The level of play is incredible, and it just keeps on getting better.
So both teams changing it up here. On defense, Seattle. Pass to Atkins. Back to Wheeler. Let's go with a three. It's rebounded by Seattle.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Superb assist. She was crafty, creative, and the ultimate teammate on that play.
Now here's Wheeler. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. And the Storm with possession. 16-point lead, the largest margin of the game.
Good pass work. The assist was right on target.
Now here's Gray. Johnson defending. Looking to end the run. Basket good.
They worked it in nicely right there.
And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Now here's Johnson. She's got 36 points.
Scoring well here at the midway point and starting to put some distance between them.
Yeah, they're padding that lead bit by bit, and offensively, they just continue to roll, Tim.
Absolutely, Brian. Have to continue playing with this intensity.
And it's good. 2 points.
No question, Ogumake knows how to move inside, runs into some contact, but goes right up to finish strong.
Pass to Johnson. Malonga sets a screen. To the paint. And she floats it in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Ran her defender straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
Now here's Wheeler. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Left side Atkins. Now here's Ogumake. That drops and it comes off an assist from Ariel Atkins.
Such a perceptive player. Ogumake has a great feel for which shots she can make.
From deep. Ogumake with the rebound. And it's the Sparks ball. Down by 15. There's Burrell. The tray. Another three for the Sparks.
Well, the D sagged off and no hesitation on her part to rise up and bury the three.
And it's the Storm with the ball. Johnson outside. There's the three. Cans it from downtown.
3 points.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
Now here's Gray. 8 points for her. Back to Wheeler. Pass to Ogumake. 6 to shoot. Fires from 18. It's rebounded by Seattle. It's 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Johnson with it. And she's got 41. The three ball. Good on the three-point shot. Wheeler. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's the Storm. They lead by 18. Hold tight. We've got more basketball action headed your way. Getting back to the action now, it's been a one-team show so far, but we'll see if that changes. You have to like what we're seeing from Johnson.
Well, she created a lot of good shots for herself in the first couple of quarters, and she knows when to pass up on the tough ones. Good shot selection.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for her, and that's a stat that really tells you how efficient a player has been.
And it's the Sparks ball. It's an 18-point game. Outside, Atkins launches a three. That one doesn't drop. Now Heidemann. Pass to Johnson. Now Heidemann. Just 5 on the clock. The three is up, and again, Seattle with the triple.
Look, I'm not sure who was supposed to pick her up, but someone's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving her that wide open.
Hamby outside. Pass to Burrell. Back to Hamby. Atkins. From past the arc. They get the rebound. It's good on the putback.
Relentless on the glass. Nneka Ogwumike, a double-double threat every night.
And here's Heidemann. Now here's Johnson. She's got 44. From outside the arc. Nneka Ogwumike with the rebound. So it's the Sparks now. Trailing by 19. Erica Wheeler drives in. Yes, and a nice assist from Nneka Ogwumike.
But when she's got the ball, Erica Wheeler, always probing, always in attack mode, always looking to get to the rack.
Now here's Malunga.
From 18 feet away, the bank shot, no good. Outside Wheeler. Burrell. From outside, off the mark.
Malunga outside.
Pass to Heidemann.
Back to Malunga. Johnson. Malunga sets a screen.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Timeout called the Sparks.
This Sparks squad struggling. Pass to Burrell. Wheeler. Ogwumike, right side.
Lots of fantastic players in this league, no doubt about it. But who do you consider the most versatile?
I'll go with Nafisa Collier. She pretty much fills it up everywhere on the stat sheet, whether it's points, rebounds, assists, steals, blocks. Collier gives you everything.
And you mentioned those numbers. I mean, she's been a defensive player of the year as well. You know, Collier can guard or play basically every position. You know, Napheesa Collier is a superstar with serious versatility.
And that one misses. And she sinks the second. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Johnson. And here's Heidemann. Malonga sets a screen. And again, Seattle with the triple.
And they are just killing them with the three-point shot here in the second half.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. They are fully stretched out there trying to stop the three and still haven't been able to do it.
I don't know defensively what they can do different at this point.
Well, she's been a bright spot in what has otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
Pass to Heidemann. Johnson. And there's the whistle, illegal screen.
Good call there. Her feet still moving when she set the screen.
And she sort of lowered her shoulder into her, too. A move you perfected, actually. But they were going to get her there one way or the other.
Now Burrell. And good that time.
That's what I call pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open teammate was.
Here's Johnson. Non-stop scoring machine here. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by Burrell.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
And that one's good, Atkins.
And I think Atkins is the type of player that is equally effective on or off the ball.
Pass to Heidemann. Johnson. Just 4 to shoot. And just miss after miss right now. Now Burrell. Inside. Out to Agumake. Takes the three. They get it back. Hamby. And she drops it in from the low post.
Great positioning from Hamby. Excellent work on the offensive glass.
And it's the Storm with the ball. And here's Heidemann. 11 points in the game. Pass to Johnson. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
It's a one-man show out there, guys. Looks like she's willing to handle all the offensive duties for them.
Here's Burrell. To the middle. Here's Hamby. And great D that time from Malunga.
Such tough defense there against one of the better finishers in the game.
Now Heidemann. Pass to Samuelson. Now here's Malunga. Malunga sets a screen. Good on the triple.
They keep going to her, and guess what? She keeps coming through. She's leading this game in scoring.
And it's the Sparks ball. It's an 18-point game. To the paint. Here's Hamby. That's tipped. Pass to Burrell. Back to Hamby. Clock at 6. Wheeler. And that shot falls short that time. And here are the Storm now. Now Now Heidemann. She's covered by Ogumake. Malunga outside. Back to Johnson. Lets the three fly. Hamby grabs the miss. And here are the Sparks now. They trail by 18. Wheeler with it. Burrell. She's guarded by Samuelson.
The intensity of Hamby, great at going up strong, forcing the issue.
Second team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, De'Erica Hamby. 2 shots.
2 shots. Last on the first.
First free throw is good.
But you can trust De'Erica Hamby to deliver all-out effort on the floor. She really puts in the work to make the most of her minutes, and she can be a difference maker for this team.
She hits both from the stripe. Here's Holmes. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Pass to Cook. Heidemann. Duchess defending. And here's Cook. The three. Hamby grabs the miss. Now Duchess. Back to Hamby. The steal. To the inside. And that one's good. Heidemann.
Oh, man. She is so good at making those lead passes.
Now here's Duchess. Back to Ogumake. Gray. Pass to Burrell. 6 on the shot clock. Again, the miss by the Sparks.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now Holmes. She's covered by Hamby. Oh, yes, she did. 5 up, 5 down for her so far.
Down there in the low post is where you want to create a lot of your offense.
Hey, switch back with me. Ice.
Duchess with it.
Down low.
Gray outside. Pass to Burrell. Duchess gets it to go from downtown.
She found the perfect spot behind the arc there, a big gap in the D.
She's covered by Hamby. And it's blocked by De'Erica Hamby.
On defense, Hamby is so active, looks for any opening to swat the ball and blocks the shot.
And that's how you defend. She wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Great timing, great defensive awareness. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it can alter your approach.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Holmes. The three-pointer is on target.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there. She was all alone for that shot. I mean, that's like a warm-up jumper.
Now here's Williams. She's got 8. Fires the 3. And the Sparks, another 3.
Three's going down quickly at both ends.
What an answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back.
Everybody gets a 3.
Here's Melbourne. 17-point game. Johnson can't get it to go. Outside Williams. Now about 10 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Gray. And the Sparks, another another three.
She's really maybe the only thing that stood out for them today, and she's kept her edge even as they're trailing.
Johnson outside. Neko Bumake with the block. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Storm out in front, leading by 14. And time for a short break. Stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Welcome you back as we get going into the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Dolson with it. Ambi on her. Fades back. And it's Dolson missing. With the floater. And it's finished off inside by Gray.
Oh, that's an elegant move to drop in the floater.
Here's Seattle. 22 was their biggest lead. Pass to Holmes. To the wing on the left. Here's Johnson. No good from outside.
This has been a rough second half for her shooting the ball. She should probably adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Drills it from outside.
Really, she's been a bright spot for them. She's had a very efficient offensive performance.
Yeah, who knows how much bigger the lead would be if it wasn't for her shooting.
Here's Melbourne. Down low. Shot's good by Johnson.
Intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Williams. Pass to Park. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Gray left side, inside. Here's Hamby, and the Sparks getting another bucket right there.
With a rare combination of 6'3" height and fluid movements, Hamby can move with ease. Tough cover on the pick and roll.
Here's Melbourne. Back to Johnson. The three doesn't go that time. Now the Sparks with it. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. To the paint. Here's Cannon. Chalk up 2 right there.
The deeper we get into this game, the more offense we're seeing.
Yeah, both of these teams are firing on all cylinders right now. I love it.
Now here's Johnson. Lays it up and banks it in. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Outside Williams. This one for 3. That one is good. She has missed only 1 of her 6 shots from the floor.
Making a big difference from long range tonight. That was a big shot right there.
They've got time, and if she can keep stretching the defense like she has been with the three-point shot, that lead could go away in a hurry.
Time called here. The Storm decide to talk it over.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth quarter of this one.
And here's Cook.
Shot clock at 6. To the inside.
Basket is good. The assist from Malunga.
The second she got around the pick and shook her man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
Now here's Duchess. Fires from deep.
The rebound by Malunga.
Now Holmes. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in this fourth quarter. And she's good on the 3 ball.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Gray outside. Lets it go from deep. No good. She falls short of perfection with her first miss, 7 for 8. Pass to Melbourne. And here is Johnson. Here's Malunga. Gray defending. Here's Cook. And the Storm, another 3.
You know, I'd like to see more of that from her. She's been passing up on her shot a little bit more than usual. You know, even though she is hitting the ones that she takes.
Now here's Duchess. Pass to Agumake. Will it go? And she knocks down the jumper.
Well, she's very good from this mid-range area. Agumake connected.
And the Storm with possession. 22 was their biggest lead. Here's Melbourne. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the court.
She's covered by Agumake. Pass to Heidemann. Clock at 6. Over Atkins. Heidemann, no good. Now Park. She's guarded by Samuelson. To the middle. Shoots a fader. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim.
A clever scorer, Agumake picks her spots well on the court, and she's deadly from all over.
Pass to Johnson. From downtown. Rebound by the Sparks.
The defense has to be real thrilled to see her keep shooting those threes. She has been brutal this half.
Now Atkins. Hart. Now here's Agumake. Burrell. Johnson defending. Shoots the 3. That one, no good. Samuelson outside. Pass to Malunga. Heidemann. Samuelson right side. Snatched away. Here's Park. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Ariel Atkins.
Great ball movement from Ariel Atkins, showing a willingness to get her teammates involved.
Seattle leading. Now here's Johnson. Malunga outside. Inside. Here's Heidemann. That one is good again. She is 6 for 8 from the floor with that basket.
Well, they've built this lead through plays exactly like that. She's easily been the most consistent performer.
No question about that. I mean, she's just hitting everything in sight.
2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Johnson. Finds herself wide open and drills it.
The defense scattered all over the place at the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
Timeout called the Sparks.
Timeout. Timeout. Start it.
And the Sparks making a change here.
Make some noise.
Pass to Wheeler. And here's Hamby. Malunga covering. Back to Wheeler. Picked by Agumake. The Sparks, no good that time either. And here's Heidemann.
Malunga with it.
Ambi covering. Pass to Johnson. Clock at 4. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. You got to go right back to that shot.
Now here's Ambi. Here's Malunga.
Los Angeles foul. De'Erica Henry. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Storm, Dominique Malunga. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. So she hits both. Wheeler with it. Pass to Burrell. To the paint. Can they get it? It's blocked. And they'll keep possession. Ambi.
Malunga covering.
Now Johnson.
Outside.
Here's Heidemann. Johnson outside.
Malunga sets a screen.
And again, it's the Storm missing. Here's Wheeler. To the inside. Atkins. Yes, and a nice assist from Erica Wheeler.
And here's Heidemann.
Pass to Johnson.
And here's Heidemann.
There's the triple. Ambi grabs the miss. Now the Sparks with it. It's a 13-point game. Shot clock and game clock 1 second differential. Out to the right wing. Ogumake sets a screen. Seattle takes this one by a big margin. And in the end, a comfortable win in what was a pretty hostile environment.
Yeah, you know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems tonight.
And that's a wrap, everyone.